Hello everyone. Today, me, Akif, Raikal, Zidane, Alpha, and Mikhail from SMK Nilai Impian will be talking about the benefits of vertical gardens and also green roofs. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the problem. Food insecurity is growing. Land itself, we don't have that much land in cities because land is just filled with buildings, and also even the air is getting hotter because we use more AC. More AC means more carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. And yes, I know you might be wondering, what does vertical gardens do to solve this problem? So here's what it does. They allow us to plant a lot of plants in limited spaces. This means that we can plant plants locally even though we don't have that much space. And also, plants absorb carbon dioxide. This causes the air from being hot to being a little bit colder than it is. And also, it helps build habitats for live land, such as animals. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why it supports SDG 13, which is climate action, because less CO2 means cooler cities and fights climate change. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, it also supports SDG 14, which is life below water. And this is because less emissions, less carbon emissions means less danger for sea life. And last but not least, it's SDG 15 that it supports, which is life on land, because healthier ecosystems means healthier life on land.
Next, we go to how it's built, how it's used, and who makes it possible, encompassing SDG 9, innovation, industry, and infrastructure, SDG 11, sustainable cities, and SDG 17, partnerships. Now, you may be asking, how do you make vertical gardens? Well, it's quite simple really. First, we can use recycled bottles, wooden pallets, or pipes stacked vertically to hold soil or hydroponic systems. The key feature is drip irrigation, small tubes that deliver water directly to the roots, drop by drop. This saves water, prevents waste, and keeps plants healthy. Rainwater harvesting can make the system even more sustainable. Next, vertical gardens don't just produce food, they cool buildings by blocking heat, which lowers electricity for use for air conditioning. They also filter air pollution and make cities greener and healthier. For example, in Singapore, vertical gardens are used on high-rise buildings to reduce heat and improve air quality, showing how powerful this idea can be at scale. And it's not only for big cities. Even at home or in schools, a small vertical garden can be made by hanging bottles on a wall, planting herbs in them, and connecting them with a simple watering tube. This shows that anyone, even with limited space, can contribute to a greener community. From an innovation perspective, this turns ordinary walls and roofs into living infrastructure, spaces that clean the air, grow food, and reduce energy use at the same time. But to succeed, partnerships are needed. Schools can use them as projects, non-governmental organizations can provide training, governments can give support, and global groups can share technology. Together, vertical gardens can move from small experiments to a normal part of sustainable city design.
After that, we are going to learn on the positive effects of vertical gardening towards local populace. This can also be related to SDG 1, which is no poverty, SDG 7, clean energy, and finally SDG 8, which is decent work and economic growth. One of the positive effects of vertical gardening is poverty reductions. Families can save a lot of money by producing their own food at homes. They can also create a clean energy link, which is cooler buildings equals to lower energy bills for cooling. This can also lead to creating job opportunities for the locals. It can also known as green jobs. One of them is garden design, installation, composting, maintenance, and urban farming markets. So this can lead to economic growth, which is local produce markets can emerge. Lastly, it can create new income streams for low-income households.
Vertical gardens are actually game changers for our health. Air pollution is a real problem. It can make breathing harder and cause health issues. That's where SDG 3, good health and well-being, comes in. Vertical gardens absorb pollutants, giving us cleaner air. Water is another big issue. Rain can cause flooding and dirty runoff. Vertical gardens supports SDG 6, clean water and sanitation, because they catch and reuse rainwater, keeping water cleaner and reducing floods. And food. So much of it travels far and comes packaged, creating waste. Growing your own veggies at home supports SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. It gives fresh, local, pesticide free food while reducing waste. Vertical gardens aren't just plants on walls. They clean our air, make water safer, and give us healthy food. Simple idea, but a big difference.
Next up, I'm gonna tell you why vertical gardens are considered a learning tool that can block bigger issues. Vertical gardens support SDG 4, which is education. Why, you may ask? This is because you can use it in school to teach subjects like biology, sustainability, and also climate resilience. Like, students will have skill in agriculture, engineering, and eco-innovation. It also supports SDG 14. This is because it reduces polluted runoff like plastic and waste that we see everywhere. This means healthier river and ocean. People seriously need to realize that food can grow in any place.